tonight. Cause you're with a god. You're invincible. Bitch, you think I'd ever stop?
What's going on, DSG? It's your boy Darrnell Bradley back at y'all another video. Today we've got the hardest characters to defend Olamasama. This actually popped up on my recommends. This came out a while ago. This is 10 months ago. But it popped up on my recommends and I seen Geto with Griffith, I believe dude's name is. And there was somebody else on the thumbnail. I could pull it up right here, but it's not coming through right now. But basically, oh, was it freezing? No, basically characters that would be difficult to defend. Now I only know Griffith by reputation because I have not like read or watched Berserk, but the reputation is vast on that thing. Made homie a whole cinematic adventure to dude with his girl. That was insanity. But we're here. We're gonna see what's going on. We got, before the video even started, just on the still screen, we got Zoro. Yo, the undertones of the racism, but we gonna move. Be sure to like, oh, I can already, so Toby Rama gotta be in here too. Anyway, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that social media. We in here without any further ado. 3, 2, 1, click.
With every great show comes a great cast of characters, many of them varying with different personalities, character traits, and character arcs. Many of these fan favorites tend to develop their own fan bases that will defend these characters like they are their own children. The more popular the character, the larger the fan base will be, and ultimately the more supporters and defenders they'll have. But there's an important phenomenon we need to look into first. In fiction, there are some morally questionable characters that have legions of supporters. Some of these characters have committed numerous crimes against humanity that even the best of lawyers can't defend. But somehow, some way, their fans will go through all the obstacles to try to justify their actions. This delusion from a fan is when one becomes a stan.
Yo, this is when one is defining a stan to you. Oh shit. Alright, let go.
Will go through all the obstacles to try to justify their actions. This delusion from a fan is when one becomes a stan and will do as many mental gymnastics as possible to defend their precious little Pookie bear. I can't believe I actually said that out loud, I won't lie. Anyways, let's get into some of these characters, and the first one on the list is Suguru Geto. And of course, spoilers in this video. Now let me get this out of the way off rip. This man's fan base is composed of 3 types of people. People who are fans of his character, people who ship him and Gojo together, and people who just simp for him. And many of these guys will try to defend this guy and say he didn't do anything wrong.
Like, these are the only reasons you can like this dude. Like, I think the way he was portrayed in the flashback section of this season, where him and Gojo were young, that I feel like that made him likable, as opposed to what we got in the movie, where he had already turned. You know what I'm saying? But it's interesting. But let's go.
Him and Gojo together, and people who just simp for him. And many of these guys will try to defend this guy and say he didn't do anything wrong.
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?
Now, I don't want to take away anything from his character arc, because Geto is one of the most well-written characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. He goes from a guy who does his best to try to defend the weak from curses, but eventually sees that what he's been doing may not even be the best thing for him and his comrades, to finally committing to a goal that he believes will be the best for his friends. However, let's talk about this plan. As he was depressed and lonely, Yuki pulls up on,
because his goal wasn't even to like eradicate the, what was it? Yeah, Jutsu sorcerers, just people that didn't have cursed energy, like cursed spirit energy, or no, cursed energy, like period. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, my peeps is cool. Like, y'all trying to stop me from doing something for us. Like, y'all the ones with the problem.
be the best for his friends. However, let's talk about this plan. As he was depressed and lonely, Yuki pulls up on him and discusses how it's possible to get rid of cursed spirits for good. And one of his first ideas is to commit genocide of all non-sorcerers. I know there was build-up.
Homie was like, so wait, I hear your plan, but just so we're clear, we can flip that too. Oh shit, she done messed up.
His first ideas is to commit genocide of all non-sorcerers. I know there was build up to this because of his mental state, but it's not even like this was the only potential solution. Then we gotta talk about the unalivings this guy committed, like this whole village of people. Yes.
And the thing is, here's my thing with Geto. Toji said the reason that he didn't kill Geto was because he didn't want to see if all those demon things that or cursed spirits like rose up out of him. which is interesting. That didn't happen when he fought Yuta, or was that the technique that he used when he was that him letting them all out? When they did their clash thing that he got completely obliterated in. But yeah, so I'm like, somebody there had to have known that the cursed spirit capacity in him was not okay. Something like, oh, your job is you absorb cursed spirits, and we just gonna act like that's just okay. Like, yeah, it's a cool ability you got, but you know what I'm saying, you a whole jujutsu sorcerer, so you could take it. When other people have a spirit insert themselves, that's possession. You know what I'm saying? It's bad things is happening, and this man can just do it. And I'm like, I feel like somebody should have just checked on him. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Somebody should have just checked. Gojo is his best friend, had the eyes, can see cursed energy, all that good shit. You couldn't have seen that. You couldn't have checked on him. That's all I'm saying. All right, we move.
Only potential solution. Then we gotta talk about the unalivings this guy committed. Like this whole village of people. Yes, it's sweet that he basically got 2 daughters out of this, but we neglect the fact that he just destroyed this entire village without warning. I know that they were mistreating sorcerers, but this is just mass deletion. Craziest part is, as soon as he
That boy said, "Yo, listen, say what you want," but he was on Malcolm X for his. You know what? Not even Malcolm. He was beyond all of that. He was just like, flip side. We just getting rid of all of them. Like, oh my God, that is crazy.
Without warning. I know that they were mistreating sorcerers, but this is just mass deletion. Craziest part is, as soon as he turned into a mass murderer, he was happy. The stress of being the strongest took a great toll on him, but we can't just skip past the fact that he was walking around normally after he murked his own parents because they couldn't be a special exemption. This is the guy y'all defending? Then we can't.
Well, I mean, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Like, it couldn't be a special exemption. What he's saying is, you had to stand on it. That's all it is. If you gonna say it, you gonna talk like that, you gotta be about it. You know what I mean? What it looked like he talking about a whole genocide, and then he like, nah, never mind. You know what I'm saying? He's about 10 toes. That's all. You want a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100. That's all he's saying. That's all he's saying.
Parents because they couldn't be a special
they
exemption. This is the guy y'all defending? Then we can't ignore the fact that he was doing this type of stuff for like 10 years. You know, taking over organizations, building a pseudo cult that was a family.
Well, I mean, like, you gotta establish dominance. Everybody knows that. You can't just like say you gonna do this and be willy-nilly. You gotta stand up. So yeah, you go to where all the country leaders is meeting, and you murk somebody. I'm not saying that's not somebody that you should like. You know what I'm saying? That he went about things the wrong way, obviously. But what I'm saying is, once he started down that road, you know, okay, all right, okay.
Doing this type of stuff for like 10 years, you know, taking over organizations, building a pseudo cult that was a family, quote unquote, and launching large scale attacks on society. Not to mention how this guy started to rival Frieza with how much he started to use the word monkey.
Oh God.
Filthy monkey. Money collecting monkeys, curse collecting monkeys. Thing but monkeys. Monkeys eat monkeys.
Oh,
see, now that talk, that right there, that's when you start to lose me. You know what I'm saying? Because that was extra. That was extra. He ain't have to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? But we move.
by the way, all you Geto defenders, he will probably be talking to y'all like this too. But I guess it's all fine because he was doing this for a better world for his friends. Wait, hold up. What were his last words again?
No matter what anyone tells you, I hate those monkeys.
Actually, hold on. One more thing this guy did. Him doing all this evil stuff and getting rocked by Yuta in the end allowed someone else to take over his body and gain an overpowered ability. And now he wants to destroy humanity.
I mean, they ain't had to kill him, you know what I'm saying? Like, just hold on, hear me out, hold on. All I'm saying is, right? All I'm saying is if they were able to subdue him, they could have checked on him like they were supposed to, you know what I'm saying? See if they could cleanse him. Something happened, you know what I mean? He too powerful. And Gojo could have held him. Okay, all right. And then he wouldn't have died, and Brain Boy would have had to find something else to do. That's all I'm saying. But all right, okay.
someone else to take over his body and gain an overpowered ability, and now he wants to destroy humanity. Good job, gang. All right, next up we got Eren Yeager, a man who always stands on
I don't
business.
even think I actually finished the end of that. The final shit. Wow. But fuck it. All right, here we go.
All jokes aside, this guy's actions were extremely hard to defend in my opinion, mostly because it was so radical. When season 4 was coming out and this man Eren was talking about moving forward and destroying the enemy, everyone was hyping it up, talking about how they stand with Eren. At the time, I thought Eren was low-key crazy trying to destroy everything. All we knew at the time was Eren wanted to destroy everything except Paradise Island so his friends could be free. This plan makes Eren look insane, which is kind of the point. You're supposed to see Eren's resolve to gain freedom.
Well, that's the thing. He turned into the villain. Like, straight up. You right. But, hear me out. It was like the way he saw it in his mind. Them or us. You okay? Now, once you put things in those parameters and it's like that's your thought process, you believe this is the reality. You know what I'm saying? If I don't make a move, they all going, you know what I'm saying? That if that's your what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Like, all right, we move.
For himself and the Eldians, but it's supposed to be such a wild plan, and that's why we see his friends trying to stop him. Except I saw mad people saying that they're crazy for trying to stop them. I have friends in real life tell me that Eren was doing the right thing, destroying the world. Fast forward to season 4 part 3 part 2.
They'd have repopulated. It'd have been a whole new Eden. Man, all right.
And yes, I'm calling it that. We finally see the true intentions. Fast forward to season 4 part 3 part 2, and yes, I'm calling it that. We finally see the true intentions of Eren and how he really wanted to protect his friends, and that this massacre was ultimately influenced by him wanting good lives for them. Now, I could be completely misinterpreting the ending. I get the whole sacrificing the world for those that he loves theme, but let's put this into perspective. Imagine you're a regular civilian and you wake up one day and start seeing a bunch of giant humans destroying everything. Millions of people were deleted. 80% of humanity was gone in a matter of hours, just because some random guy you don't know wanted to protect his friends.
Yeah, see, that's what we do. Like I said, I ain't see the end. So, woo! Them are us. Them or us.
Humanity was gone in a matter of hours, just because some random guy you don't know wanted to protect his friends.
Yeah, I see. Listen, I know what you're saying. Not everybody had it out for the Eldians or whatever. I get you. There was innocent. You know what I'm saying? There was. You know, I get you. Eren was also innocent once. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He was innocent when he was living on the other side of the wall, knowing there was big monsters on the other side of that bitch, and that was just the world. He was innocent then. He was innocent when they kicked down the wall and started running through and blowing shit. When everybody was just, you know, minding their business, wasn't nobody fucking with nothing. They went and sent they double agents over there. And yeah, it was this specific people right here that sent the double agents, not like the world, but still, listen. And what was it? Yeah, all that shit. And then somebody picked his mom up, ate her like a sandwich in front of his face. And he was innocent. But all I'm saying is, that kind of trauma breeds villains. We've seen it so many times. Like, if you're a hero or a villain, first checkbox you're gonna mark off is deceased parents. That and depending on the manner of which it happens and what happens after that, I guess you go the way that you go. All I'm saying is they are all the main characters of their story. But we move.
He was gone in a matter of hours, just because some random guy you don't know wanted to protect his friends.
Because I'm an idiot.
Now there's a lot more to his plan, like making his friends look like the heroes on ending the Curse of the Titans. But besides his friends gaining longer lives and the Curse of the Titans being lifted, which is fairly important and shouldn't be downplayed, the world eventually turned to war again and the cycle just continued. Looking from a completely outside perspective, millions were trampled and destroyed for like what, 10-20 people Eren cared about? But hey, maybe I'm too stupid to understand the
10 toes to his, or however thousands, millions of toes for each Titan. For his, you know what I'm saying? It's about yours. You know what I mean? He said he ride for his, he died for his, and he'll commit mass genocide for his.
and destroyed for like what 10-20 people Eren cared about. But hey, maybe I'm too stupid to understand the actions and the ending. Also, a lot of the I Stand With Eren fans wanted him to keep going and destroy everything, and my question to y'all is, are y'all crazy? I guess it shows his commitment, but isn't it OD? Sure, it's cool if he's your friend doing this, but bro, imagine if you're not his friend and you just get murked for no reason. I don't know, maybe I'm bugging. The next
I got you, bro, and I'm 100% with you, and I can say with full heart that if I was in that world and I was not his friend, I would be 100% agreeing with everything that you're saying. But since I am not, he had his reasons. He went overboard. He went overboard. Obviously he was dealing. Somebody should have checked on him. Somebody should have checked on him. His mama was eating in front of him. He was going. Somebody should have checked on him more than what he was checked on, because instead of that, remember when Levi put his boot on his face inside the court area thing, he slapped the shit out of him. This something, you know, he should have been checked on, not beat. That's all I'm saying. But all right, we move.
Character we got is, actually, hold on, have I told y'all to subscribe yet? Well, if you've enjoyed this video so far and you're new, you might as well subscribe. I drop content like this weekly. Anyways, back to the video. Like I was saying, the next character we got is Griffith. Hold on, are there actually people who defend this guy?
Now, like I said, I know him by reputation solely, only by reputation. So there's nothing that I have heard that I can defend on this motherfucker. Like, maybe if I had watched Berserk or read Berserk, I would see like some of the previous qualities he had, I guess, before whatever the fuck happened to him turned him into such a sadistic, I don't know what the hell, but I ain't get that. So like, yeah, no.
If you don't know about Griffith, what this guy has done is fairly self-explanatory. Now, I won't try to act like I've read all of Berserk or watched it all. Yes, I know I'm a fraud, so maybe I'm missing something. I vaguely know what happens leading up to the eclipse, and I've seen the actual eclipse itself. But come on, y'all, what are we defending here? Griffith did a lot to achieve his dream of gaining his own kingdom, like selling his body type of stuff, but eventually went down a spiral that led him to being tortured for over a year. He was basically at his lowest point, but this should not justify someone starting a ritual, sacrificing all of his friends. What he did to Casca, and also marking his best friend and his girlfriend, was something that will ensure that he is hunted by demons for the rest of his life, all to gain insane power from evil beings. If you're someone who likes Griffith, you can.
So what you saying, this nigga was bored? Well, he said he was in pain or some shit. I'd say something, he like, I don't like, just to gain this power, I'm gonna fuck up every. That's like the opposite of the other two. You know what I'm saying? That was the main part that I was defending with Geto and Eren, is that they were standing 10 toes for theirs. You know what I'm saying? That's the only defense that can be used. But in this particular scenario, what? You just took the first and foremost thing and just slashed it. You know what I mean? Because I say even main characters will go, like, there might be like a line they won't cross, but they'll go a little extra, you know what I'm saying, when it's theirs, when it's 10 toes down, or a hero that doesn't normally kill somebody will kill somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, it happens, but they're to the extreme of it. I understand, don't get me wrong, I get you, we here with that, I get you, they unhinged, but this mother, you know, it's different. But all right, let's go.
For the rest of his life, all to gain insane power from evil beings. If you're someone who likes Griffith, you could say why he did it and his logic behind it, but saying what he did was okay and justified is just delusion in my opinion. Someone can be mentally broken and selfish at the same time, and if someone says that Casca enjoyed it in a serious manner, you might need to be locked up. Now I'm gonna start firing off some names that are extremely hard to defend. Basically any celestial dragon is extremely corrupt, and I'm not even sure if any of them have
I don't watch One Piece like that.
fans. Like, who can confidently say that they are a Charlo supporter and they love his character? We also got Doflamingo, who's actually done way too many crimes to count. Let's name just
CJ the Champ gave us the download on this motherfucker. Yeah, he got it. Man, he his whole family, like, yeah, once, like I said, you turn around, it ain't even 10 toes for his. Like, daddy went, he was on his brother's head, you know what I'm saying? He just less for him. Less. But all right, let's go.
a few: slavery, piracy, mutilation, brainwashing, conspiracy, blackmailing, trafficking, abuse of power, and more. Those who actually say Dofi did nothing wrong seriously, you guys are probably international criminals with an actual bounty on your head. The people who also support Hisoka and the way he be moving also should be put on some type of list, because he moves way
He ain't lying. He ain't lying. I don't know, bruh. I seen this motherfucker in the show. I was like, yo, what is going on? Why is what? But all right.
too wacky to not be put on some sort of FBI watch.
That part. That's crazy. Nah.
These are 12-year-old kids. This couldn't be more obvious. And don't tell me he just likes strong people. He's literally saying I'm getting turned on when a 12-year-old looks at him. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like I said before, the schedule for videos should be a bit more normal now that midterms are done. Also, thank y'all so much for the support on the last video. I did not expect to get over 100k on it. Also, we mad close to 10k subscribers, and like 10 days ago we were at 5k. The channel's definitely getting a lot bigger, and I just appreciate that you guys are sticking with me and the channel in this journey. With that being said, have a great day and peace out.
Yo, hey. Oh, dope. What's that dope? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, at the end of the day, they're all just dehumanized assholes. But like, you know what I'm saying? The argument that I can make for some of the others was that they were standing 10 toes for theirs. That's y'all shit. It is what it is. They was obviously crazy, but it's the intentions were noble. That's all I gotta say. Versus some of them other ones you listed off. But yeah, no, this was a good one, man. That's the take. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media, and I'll catch y'all next one, fam. Peace.